So now we'll start with our login page. So I will show you the image, how login will look. So here we'll create one WhatsApp logo. We'll create a profile section, the input box and a join now button. Okay, so now we'll go into the app.js and here we'll write login. So this component will create in a while. Okay, so we need to write fragment here like this. So I will just create a dummy condition for now because right now we are working on login page. We don't need to see this one like this. So now I will create the login component here inside component folder. Then login.js and login.scss. Okay, inside login.js, I will write const login and it will return something. So let's say login. Okay, and we have to export this. Here we have to import this login component from components login then login. Okay, so this will look something like this. Now let's style this component. Okay, so here we'll create one div and the class name will be login container. Inside this we'll create one more div and that will be our logo. Here we'll write image and src for that image will be our WhatsApp logo. So I just copy this URL here. Okay, so after this we'll create one div and the class name for this div is login form. Inside this we'll write form. Inside form we'll create one div and that will be our profile image like this, and inside profile image we'll write input. Okay, and the class name for this input is file upload. And the type will be file. Okay, so after this input, so here we have to call font awesome some icon. So I will just copy those two import lines. So it will be here. Okay, so here we need FA user and here I will call font awesome and the icon for this will be FA user. I will just format my document. Okay, so after this, sorry, we have to give one class name for this also. So that will be icon block. Okay, so after this div, so we'll create one more div and the class name for this div will be profile name. And inside this we'll create one icon here. The class name will be again icon block. and icon will be FA user. Okay, so again we have to create one more input, and the placeholder for this input will be I guess your name here. We can write anything here, and the type will be text. Name will be name. Okay, so here after this profile name we have to create one more input, that will be our button. So the type will be submit. Class name will be profile submit button, and the value will be join now. Okay, so this will look something like this. The image is very big, that's fine, we'll write the CSS for this. Okay, so I will import the CSS file first. So we'll write import, then login.scss, and here we'll take this class name. We'll write display flex, then align item center, justify content also center, then height will be 100 VH, and background color, this will be hash EEE. Now we'll style the logo. So for the logo, width will be 120 px, and the position will be absolute. Top, this will be 15 px, right will be 0. Okay, and inside this we'll style the image also. For this, width will be 100%. Okay, so this will look something like this. Now we'll style this form. So after this logo, here we'll write login form. Okay, so here we'll write width 400 px, height will be 400 px, border radius, that will be 5 px, padding will be 10 px, display flex, flex direction, this will be column, align item center, justify content center, and the background color, this will be white. Position will be relative. Okay, and after this we'll write form, and for this form we'll write display flex. Okay, the flex direction, this will be column, align item center, justify content space evenly, height will be 100%, and width will be 100%. Okay, so for profile image, oh I'm sorry, one second. Profile image, we'll write width 150 px, then height also 150 px, border radius, that will be 50%, like this. Then background color, so this will be triple D. So display flex, align item center, then justify content center, like this. Okay, position relative, overflow hidden, and box shadow. So this will be 0 0, then 10 px, then again 0, and hash triple D. Okay, so now after this we'll take file upload class, so like this. So here also position absolute. Okay, height, so this will be 150 px, and width will be 150 px. Okay, opacity, so this will be 0, and cursor is to pointer. Okay, so after this file upload, so we have a image icon block, right? So we'll write icon block, and for this font size we need 50 px, and color, so this will be white. So this will create this kind of box and nice circle around this icon, right? So now we'll style this input and the button. Okay, so after here, so we'll write profile name. Yeah, so width will be 100%. So display will be flex, align item center, then justify content also center, position relative, color will be 999. Okay, so here also we'll take this icon block. Okay, so the position will be absolute, and left will be 28 px. Okay, so after this we'll take input, and here font size will be 20 px, padding will be 20, not 20, sorry, 5 px, border radius, so this will be 5 px again, outline none, we don't need any outline. So border, so this will be 1 px solid, and then some gray color. Okay, so we'll give some width also, so this width will be 100% minus 40 px, and height will be 40 px, and text align, so this will be center. Okay, so after this we have one more class left, so that will be this submit button. We'll quickly write this also. So here I will write width 200 px, and height will be 50 px. Okay, font size, this will be 18 px, so border will be none. So background color, so this will be hash 46C756. Okay, so this will be, I think, some green color, and color will be the font color, so this will be white. Okay, and border radius, this will be 5 px, and cursor is to pointer. So this will create something like this, right? So our login page is also done. So here for this login we need some kind of variable. We'll do this later, but let's say when that condition is false, so it will load this app, and when the condition is true, it will load this login page, right? Okay, so now after this we'll start our backend, um, and after finishing that backend we'll start React functionality. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.